My face ain't oiling now. My new face routine. Get moisturizer. Get this here set up. Let me see. Now this should just be for the Blessed Tribe members in here. Okay, Blessed Tribe right there. LaShawn. Just Glenda. How y'all doing? Alicia. Make sure I got everything situated. Now can y'all hear me? All right, okay. Wanting to pop in. I'm supposed to try to do live Q&As on Sundays, but I don't always get to. So y'all got to forgive me. I just got back from the movie. Now, I don't know if y'all knew this, but AMC theaters, the movie theater, AMC, they let you rent out the whole theater. And it's 200 and some dollars, and you could have up to 20 people. So it's kind of like if you got your whole family and your little friends, everybody, been quarantined and safe, you could get your little theater and just split the price. Or some of y'all, you can afford it to just get it. Yeah, AMC do it. We went last night, went tonight. You got to have your mask on going in there. Then you can take it off when you get in there, you with your family, and then you can eat. While you eating, and you supposed to put it back on. Okay, yeah. See, somebody said they rented one. See, they sent an email. If you already go to AMC, they sent an email. The night I seen something about an angry granddaddy. It was for the kids. We took the kids tonight. The angry granddad. Then yesterday I seen Tenet, and I just ain't got the education for that movie. That was Denzel's son. And he did a good job, but he just picked a movie that's too deep. It's like, come on, bro. Let's just do the typical love story. Tenet was too deep. You got to have a degree in physics. You got to have all kind of stuff. So yeah, so now y'all remember the Q&A. Put your hashtag Q in there, and so I could see it in the chat. Let's go and get started. Somebody, should I go on a date with a guy if I know I'm not interested or he's not my type from first sight? A friend advised me to just go just to practice dating, but I'm thinking it's a waste of time. You see, I would normally agree with your friend in 1950, maybe even 1980, but somebody sent me a video of a grown boy talking about that if he take you out on a date, you finna come off something. And if you don't want to come off it, he finna strong arm. And he was like, I ain't telling no joke. And he had to not be joking just because he used the whole word of what it's called. And so I'll be honest with you. If you gonna go on a date, whatever, you need to take your a little let them boys show you how to use it, the kind where you hit that button and it pop on out of there. Take your little, take you some of that and just be ready, because I don't know what's going on if guys like what he was saying, what he gonna do, if that's gonna be like trending, if he gonna, because he looked serious to me. And it's like, imagine if you bump into somebody that think like that, where they take you out on a date and they finna get something. And so I wouldn't play around with it. I would just date intentionally, date with a purpose, and don't just be going out there because today it's just too much craziness going on and you literally could be playing with your life. When we broke up, my ex called me dark, ugly. Since then I developed a complex and think light skin plus beauty. Never had that complex. I'm 30 years old. So you got to understand the trick of the enemy. A lot of men do that. A lot of men, because see, every man who's been around a woman know how women are sensitive to certain things. So it's kind of like, you can't say nothing about weight to most women. Because Aaron D, God bless you, because it's a sensitive topic. You can't say nothing about skin complexion or skin texture or hair, or it's so much that you really take serious. It's kind of equivalent to a man and his third leg, that member. If a woman mess around and say something about that third leg, that's why it's little. Little man, he might not recover from that. The same thing applies with women sometimes with what y'all feel about. And so a guy will say something just like that because he knows it's going to play over and over and over. Because if your complexion was so bad, he wouldn't have dealt with you to begin with. But he knows what goes on in the world. He know what people are already struggling with. He know what women are already struggling with. So he gonna play on that because he know the media already been playing on it. So you got to just literally understand that it's a tactic and go ahead and just renew your mind. Is it possible to be friends and co-parent with ex-husband? Nothing. Yes, it is possible. It is possible. A lot of people do it. Father of my son, whom I am not with since January 2020, I left after 4 years. He dropped our son off today with a female friend that he is having or with. Why? That's a double-edged sword right there. My oldest son, he always say, Dad, it's not sword, it is sword. I like, listen, son, it's spelled sword, it's a sword. Okay, they shouldn't have put that W in there if they ain't want you to say sword. Dad, it is sword. I'm like, listen, that W in there, I'm finna use it. So what you got to understand, that's a double edge, because for her, he's trying to show her you got position, you got rank in my life. I'm about to show you to my baby mama to let her know that you run this, that you in my life, that you matter to me, and that me and my baby mama ain't got nothing going on, and that's why I'm bringing you around. And then for you, it's to make you jealous. It's to make you jealous because he still could leave her where she need to be at the house and just have that exchange because that's a girlfriend. It ain't like his new wife. So he knew this what it'll do. Just how you in here asking a question about it, mission accomplished. That's why he did it right there, because he knew it'll mess with your head. LD, God bless you. Now, how do you break a soul tie? I ended it, but I go to the same gym. He was my trainer. Friends with him on Instagram and his friends. Do I delete them? I am sad and emotionally eating lately. Need help and prayer. God bless you. Yeah, you got to realize, in order to break a soul tie, you got to cut all ties. That's the first step. You can't break a tie if you still tied. You see what I mean? So it's practical, it's logical. And also, I'm behind on so many emails and all these relationship questions that today on TonyGaskinsAcademy.com, TonyGaskinsAcademy.com, I made all the love and relationship courses $10 because they normally $50, but I made them all $10 just because of the amount of questions that I'm getting. And literally, I got whole courses on this stuff. So some of y'all really just got to do the work. You just got to do the work. So that's on there. If you didn't know about TonyGaskinsAcademy.com, we got almost 30,000 students on there. A lot of people in the free course, because I got a free course on there too. But it's still available for you, for those of you who did not know. This is just a blessing to you and your ministry. Other than my question, just want to say I am thankful for you beyond words. You bring me joy during this tough time and help. You have helped me. So are your coaches. Hey, God bless you now. God bless you. And when she say, when she say your coaches, talking about on mymentor.life. I know that you say not to date online, but what steps do we take when potential men try to date you through social media outlets because of that 19, although we're not using social media today? Now, see, that's one of the things that a lot of people confuse. When I say don't date online, I'm talking about online dating. I'm not talking about social media networks. See, and I only say don't date online for 49 and under. See, once you hit 50, okay, you old enough, you grown enough, you done been here long enough, you know about enough games to where you could kind of venture out there and get on Plenty of Sharks and, Dumble and uh uh I don't know all the names of these different ones, and I ain't finna be giving them free publicity. That's why I said Dumble and Plenty of Sharks. When you hit 50, you old enough to get on there. Now, what you have to realize, Instagram is not online dating. Facebook, they got their little situation going on. Don't get on that, but on the actual Facebook, that's not considered online dating. That is a social networking site, so it's different. So when a man goes to an online dating site and he upload a picture and he put his likes and dislikes and he sign up and pay that money to be on that site, that's a whole different situation than going on a free social media networking site. So understand that right there. Understand that right there. Coach Felicia, God bless you now. Aaron D, bless you now. Once I heard you say God is unable to bless you while you are in fornication. I turned my life around and I'm 100% abstinent. Life is peaceful. God bless you now. God bless you. That was God blessing you right there, giving you the strength to get out there fornication. Scorpio Diva, bless you now. When will the Birth Your Book course be discounted again? Black Friday. Everybody mark your calendars now. Black Friday coming up. It's going to be sell of a lifetime. And listen, if you already got a course and you already paid for it full price, don't email me. I paid full price. Now you got it on sale. Instead, change your spirit and say, Lord, thank you that I was able to afford or I was able to sacrifice full price and that I don't need that sale. You see what I mean? It's all about perspective. A lot of people just scarcity minded. But for those of you who it's been tough, it's been a struggle, you need that sale. That's really who this for. For single mothers, for those who lost their job, for those who got all kind of bills, got a lot of responsibility, taking care of other people. All that right there, that's what Black Friday for. If you blessed and you don't have to wait for that date, tell God thank you. Tell God thank you. How to tell a guy he's moving a little too fast. It's been 3 weeks. I feel he's a good guy, but he's planning future things and using terms like we already. I want to continue dating him. Well, that's a tactic that guys use, and when you say how to tell them, you really honestly, you could tell them and waste your breath, and offend them. But really, that's just a tactic of, for a lack of a better term, it's just a tactic of lame guys. It's just a guy who not very used to women and just really knowing what he doing with women. He kind of socially awkward with women. Even if he look good to you and got swagger, he just still lame. And so that's just a little it kind of like some guy be like, hey mom, what's going on, mom? Hey shawty, what's going on, baby girl? Hey, sweet cakes. It just a lame, he just don't understand. So it's like you saying that is really a waste of your breath because you just gonna offend him because he don't really understand or know what he doing is lame. And so really what you do is you just don't play into it and you stay off your back. Because see, a lot of guys, when they're using it intentionally, they're using it because those words are trigger words for a lot of women, and a lot of women will drop their guards when they start hearing we and when we get married and our children and a lot of women be so desperate, they don't be thirsty, they be dehydrated and just be. And so the man know that, he understand that, so that's why he used those words. So you just got to understand that. Scorpio Diva, God bless you now. I see you there. Lady T, God bless you. Your family, hey, bless you now. Bless you. Let me see. How can I make myself look more approachable? I feel like God has me hidden because men do not approach me. Plus, my 5-year-old is always with me. Um, Now, Aaron, don't ask all the questions now. Get on my mental. Okay, get your little session in. Really, honestly, when you say I feel like God has me hidden, then that's exactly what God has you. Meaning, whatever you thinking, that's what you showing. So if you feel like God has you hidden, and if you feel like your 5-year-old is a deterrent to men, then it is. So it's whatever's going on between your ears, it's hard to hide it on your face. It's hard to hide it. So that's why men not approaching you, because of what's going on up here. But when you shift your mindset and you say, I'm ready, it's time. Today is my day. I'm about to meet my husband today. I'm woo. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? See, when you in expectation, you give off a whole nother energy. But you doubting. You see what I mean? You doubting. And you questioning a lot about yourself. Is my hair too short? This is a new hairstyle. Do they like this hairstyle? What about my skin complexion? Am I in style or am I out of style? Oh, I just can't stop thinking about all these videos I'm watching and just, these men here, they is not ready for me. I'm finna slice them up with the truth. Come over here, grown boy. See what I mean? All that going through your head and it's showing on your face. Tanel T, God bless you. Met a guy on Facebook that says I look conservative. What does that mean in guy terms? Can guys really make this judgment based off of a profile pic without meeting or knowing you, even if it's not true? Again, that's another just lame guy. You know what I mean? A lot of guys is awkward with women. One of the hardest things for a man to do is learn how to talk to a woman. You know, he kind of like a fish out of water sometimes. And I love your split ends. He just don't know what he doing. He don't. You know what? This is my first time seeing women with a woman with long nose hairs. That is, but I like it because it just means you comfortable with yourself and you like. Oh, what? Excuse me. I'll be back. I gotta go to the restroom. Get my purse. I gotta go to the restroom. I'll be back. Excuse me. You see what I mean? And he don't even understand that what he just said was out of line. So see, sometimes what y'all got to do is you can't take everything a man say serious. You can't take every man serious, okay? Y'all really, a man say, you know what? You look like the woman from the moon. And you'll lose sleep that night. What does he mean? Do I got craters in my face? He said I look like the woman from the moon. Was I look like I was floating? I don't understand. Oh my goodness. Let me get on. What does it mean when a man says you look like the woman from the moon? Next thing you know, you up for the next 3 hours reading astrology. You see what I mean? You can't accept everything somebody say to you. You feel me? Don't think about everything. Y'all trying to make this too much like science class. And it just everything. If it don't compute, if it don't make sense, okay, he's a lame. Just chalk it up. He's a lame. He's a lame. Let me keep going. Sarah, God bless you. Best way to go about being in a relationship and developing a crush on someone else. Crush seems more godly, but worried grass just seems greener. Sarah, well, Sarah, you wasting all your time in that relationship. You wasting all your time. If you in a relationship as a woman, because see, women are already a little harder than men. If you in a relationship with a man and you developing a crush on somebody else, that's just a clear sign you wasting your time in that relationship. Ain't no best way to go about that other than sitting down tonight and saying, hey, I just don't think that this is going to work. I just don't think that we're all the way a fit. And I don't want to waste your time. That's not fair to you. I don't want to waste my time. And so I just want to, just call it quits here and let you move on with your life so that you can attract your wife. Point blank period. And because you wasting his time, and that's unfair to him to be holding him, and then you falling for somebody else. And then the other man you talking about, he seemed more godly. It could be a distraction, but if you even open to that kind of distraction in the dating phase, that's a red flag altogether. Black feminine looks. God bless you. Now, hello, Mr. Gas. My name is Winter. I have been listening to you for some time now. I'm 23, and on my B day, I'll be 3 years absent, and making this choice has truly changed my life for the better. God bless you. God bless you. Been absent since 20. Bless you now. Hey, stay on that. Stay on that now. Don't mess around and meet Mandingo and then see a print in some gray pants and lose your mind. You see what I mean? Don't mess around and meet no tall, chocolate, muscular man that you think, oh my goodness, God took his time on him, and then lose your mind. When you done made this commitment, understand you finna get tested. Okay, you about to get tested, and you gotta stay committed to that. Cause a lot of y'all go all this time, and y'all will be asking for all this time. Listen, it don't matter if you don't cross that finish line. Okay, cause these here STDs, these here babies, they don't care if you've been abstinent for 8 years. When you open them lab, whatever he got to give you is finna come. If that's impregnation, if that's STD, whatever it is, you don't get no credit for all that abstinence. So stay the course, keep your head on straight, stay focused. Nelson, God bless you, brother. I be seeing Nelson in the comment every now and then. Every now and then, Nelson, I be like, man, well, I must have offended Nelson. Because I ain't seen Nelson in the comments in a little while. I must have offended Nelson. Good to see you there, my brother. God bless you, Tony Gas. I got a question. Is there a healthy type of jealousy to have for your partner? For a partner. Thank you, TG, for all your videos. Healthy type of jealousy. It's kind of an oxymoron, healthy jealousy. No, it's not a healthy jealousy. There's no such thing as a healthy jealousy. Just because jealousy, your heart is in the wrong place. So what you have to replace jealousy with is more confidence. You got to know who you are. I get jealous sometimes because I love my wife's energy. I love her smile. And I know she don't mean nothing by it. If we at one of my son's games and another man talking to her. But see, I know men. So what I take and do is educate her about men. I say, listen now, why are you all in that man face? Kiki. He undressing you with his eyes. He love that. So I say, you got to make sure, although you pure, you got to be careful with how you interact with men, because a lot of men nasty. So I educate her on the mindset of men, because a lot of women, they just feel like everybody in the world they friend. Nobody out to get them. And a lot of women have no clue the mind of a man. And that's why a lot of men are so jealous, because a lot of men understand other men. So you educate them, which requires some transparency on your own part. But then you just got to remember who you are. You got to remember who you are. You got to remember what you bring to the table. And so that's how I got over that, that jealousy. I had to just, but see, at the same time too now, don't get it confused now. A lot of people think not being jealous means just letting your partner do whatever. No, it still need to be decency. So all in other people face or the opposite sex, all best friends and all this long conversation. No, you still got to have boundaries now. So you can have boundaries. You can have policies and procedures, rules and regulations without being jealous, because it's about decency and respect. So that right there is what got to be understood. And as men, we got to learn that, because a woman could be jealous of how we interacting with another woman, and women have to learn that. And so what we have to learn is typically just keep it cordial. Hi and bye. I'm doing great. How are you? Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Easter. Okay, see you later. All right, great to see you. All right, bye, toodles. And then go on about your business. See, a lot of people, you want to sit there and talk about the weather. You want to sit there and talk about all this and that. That's when things start to cross the line. because human nature start to kick in. Just how the young lady in a relationship, now she developing a crush for somebody else, talking too much. Talking too much. You talking to that man, watching that man too much. Now she in her whole relationship and developing a crush for somebody else, talking about the crush look more godly. Sound like devilish. You see what I mean? It's just education about it. Juicy Vic, God bless you now. Juicing on here, sister, but juicing. All right, go ahead now. Tried to give my husband a chance before divorce final, and he was okay them 2 months. And I see the same issues drinking. He got a DUI. Now the mistress is pregnant and flaunting it like he is gonna change. One son heartbroken. Hey, get the lesson. Get the lesson and move on. Now you see the key right here in this space is make sure that you don't go into competition with that mistress. The mistake that women make a lot is going into competition with the other woman. Hey, tonight I ain't got that long because my battery ain't that strong tonight because I've been out all day. Had, soccer today with my son, then movie theater, so my battery, was only about 60%. Don't go into competition. You tried to give him a chance. He didn't want a chance. He really just wanted to get the last laugh. He gave you his butt to kiss. Now, instead of kissing it, kick it and go on about your business. Go on about your business. You'll be all right. The Lord will be with you. Anna Novak. Okay, different kind of money over there in Puerto Rico. Love from Puerto Rico. I'm joking. Much love from Amsterdam. Oh, okay, you in Amsterdam. Okay, got all kind of jokes. I was like, Puerto Rico, that's America. What, you got that backwards E. That ain't Puerto Rico. But I guess she want Amsterdam. God bless you. Now I was over there in Amsterdam. I did not know. Ain't nobody. I kept hearing people say the red light district. I was like, man, so what they like to do? Discos over there in Amsterdam? They just got a lot of dancing going on. Cause when I heard red light district, and I'm riding down the street in an Uber, I look over. I see the woman in a window, sitting in the window with in a chair. It looked like she ain't had no pants on. Maybe had on like a boy shorts or a little thong, but I couldn't see it because all I could see was calf and thigh. And she had her name on the window. I say, what the world going on? I'm in the front seat, my wife in the back seat. I'm like, what in the world going on? Later, it was brought to my attention. I was in the red light district in Amsterdam. And then when I got out the car, I'm walking, I'm like, now hold on now. This some loud over here. Somebody's smoking up. I'm like, what's going on? I said, son, cover your nose. Hey, cover my son's nose. They say, I know. They say in Amsterdam, you just allowed to walk down the street and smoke weed. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, man, so y'all is potheads and loose booty? I said, I gotta get out of here. They can't do that in America, boy. We too spoiled. America, boy, it'll be crazy. They legalize all that, what they got going on in Amsterdam. But Amsterdam just was calm. It just was a calm. They just walking past them window with them women half naked in the window just like another day in the park. I say, wow. Yeah, I saw the park cafe. I saw all the young people going in there, smelling all that. I'm like, whoa. I got to get out of here. Black feminine, look, God bless you now. Thank you for your encouragement, Mr. Gaskins. Yes, I have been tested by quite a few men in the dating phase. I stand firm. I am waiting for marriage, working on the 3Bs and started a company this year. God bless you now. You doing your thing. God bless you doing your thing now. Please explain the difference between breaking a soul tie and just not being able to get over someone you were with. Well, if you break the soul tie, that means you're getting over them. If you're not getting over them, then that means you can't break the soul tie. You see what I mean? So they opposites, So with the soul tie, when I say breaking the soul tie and cutting all ties, it's really just getting distance and then getting new knowledge. So with anything you go through in your life, if you remove that from your life, and then you start to get knowledge and you start to get support. So if you were sprung out playing with your nose, but you live next door to the crack house. When you move to a whole new neighborhood and then you start going to NA and then you get a sponsor, now with every day you get stronger and stronger and stronger. That's the same thing when you breaking a soul tie. You cut off all ties to the person unless y'all got children together, and then that right there is a business relationship. But even if the tie was real strong, then you bring in a mediator, your best friend or your mother, your father, your brother, sister, cousin, to talk to your ex for you and to do the handoffs and the drop offs and the pickups for you. It's a business relationship, so you have very minimal communication with the person you have a soul tie with. So you create distance, then you get poured into, you get the new knowledge. You go on TonyGassonAcademy.com today while all the love and relationship courses is $10, and you go ahead and load on up. Then you start feeding your mind. You feeding your mind. So now guess what? With every negative thing, with every, old thought, when you get something new, it's like you plucking it out and replacing it. Now you renewing your mind. You renewing your spirit because you're getting rejuvenated. Then you're able to move forward. Yeah, Renee, God bless you. Thanks for all you do, Tony. Planning on taking multiple courses and praying that I will do business with you and RC in the future in Jesus' name. And also, how's El Morel? It's been a while. Bless you, El. Yeah, I see El Morel. I saw El Morel in the comments. If that's the same Esmeralda, look like Esmeralda done changed her profile picture and when it got face done, hair done, lipstick. Esmeralda say you even be talking about me. Brittany Brown, God bless you now. Y'all just say, yeah, I ain't seen Esmeralda in here. I might have offended her. Hey, it's everybody got their day on my channel to get offended. At some point, you're going to get offended. Nicole Moody, God bless you. Hi, Tony. A male associate expressed that he's only interested in women with big fun. I noticed on social media, most focus on the body. What about our heart and character? What about our heart and character? Well, sis, in a perfect world, that question right there make total sense. I get you 100%. And it's sad that that's not the case, that it's really need to get to that place. So what a lot of grown boys do is they go by preference. And I was like that too when I was a grown boy. But then when I met my wife and I got to see what character looked like. See, a lot of men ain't never really seen a woman with character. Because one thing I noticed, most women are the same. It just kind of got all the same bad habits. If it's gossiping, if it's materialism, if it's potty mouth, cursing too much, just if whatever it is, a lot of women are pretty much the same. And so most men, they kind of just see the same stuff over and over. So then they start to just lean all the way on their preferences. And I was into my preferences too. Me being in the South, I wanted me a woman with old nice, derriere. Then I met my wife, and that wasn't how she was built. She was running track in college at the time, so she hadn't ran it off or something. But that's not how she was built. But her mind, her spirit, her belief system was there. And I say, oh, this way I want to be. So sometimes it just take a man meeting a woman with character and heart. And now at the same time now, my wife, she wasn't built like that when I met her, but she joined this fitness team. And they started working out every day, like 6 days a week. And they started doing a little meal plan. And in their workout, it had a lot of squats and it had a lot of stairmaster. So what it did is it lifted my wife's glutes. The way she always had the booty, but she had just never worked it out like that, that focus. So it lifted her glutes. So then after we had child number 2, it don't fill them out. So it had them lifted them, then it filled them. And then I said, Lord, look at the work of the Lord. Just a masterpiece of the art. Oh my goodness. I did not know that a booty could be built in the gym. I literally thought everybody was going to the doctor. Doctor Miami, doctor New Jersey. But my wife in the gym. And it ain't, crazy. It don't look fake enough. I remember my sister asked her, she said, did you get your butt done? Yeah, she got it done on the Stairmaster. So listen, ladies, if you single and you working on the 3 B's, one of the B's is body. So although you want a man to recognize you for your character and your heart, ain't nothing wrong with us doing 100 squats a day. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at you with 100 squats a day. Okay? It's good for your heart. It's a longevity on your life. It's gonna help you focus better on your work while you building your brand. So listen, ain't nothing wrong with 100 squats a day. So and then at the same time, now you got character, you got heart, but you done messed around and stumbled on a little booty too. And now it's like, oh wow, okay, heart, character, and a shape. Wow, he ain't gonna know what hit him. So some of y'all just be like, I'm not working out. I'm not doing no squat. You better love me for my character. But then he come over there with his keg and you like, I want a man with a 6-pack. I'm like, hold on now. So you want me for a 6-pack? And a man left a comment the other day. I said, nah, that's something to think about. He say, how women judge men by their height, which men can't control, but then they get mad if a man judge them by their weight when the gym is open 24 hours a day and it's controllable. I was like, man, you know what? That's a question. I didn't ask it. That's what he asked. I was like, oh, single brother. He always be in the comments fishing for a woman. Any good women out here? I be ready to block his butt, but I ain't blocking. I'm like, maybe one day this message get through to him. Aaron, God bless you now. I'm going through family court for child support for our 6-year-old daughter. My baby daddy purposely lost his job not to pay child support. He never turned in his documents. What to do? Trial December 9th. See, listen. When you fight a monster, be sure you don't become a monster. When you're dealing with a man like that, to be honest with you, your best revenge, your best situation is going to be to get on your grind. Get on your grind and just say, I'm going to be 100% responsible for my child. I'm not even going to depend on this sorry, no good man. It ain't worth your time and your energy. When a man quit his job to not have to be financially responsible for his child, what that man got coming for him is so bad in life that you're going to be praying and asking God, Lord, please, Lord, please have mercy on him. Lord, please have mercy on him. He finna go through so much double hockey sticks with Satan that you going to start to feel bad for him. So with a man like that, just get away from him because he toxic, he petty, he lost, he broken, he confused, he's sorry, he lazy, he ignorant, he everything that you don't want to be around. So all you got to do is pray, Lord, reach him, touch him, get him out of that broken, lost, sunken place. Because, and please don't let any of those traits come down to my child. Lord, please, we rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Them generational curses that he dealing with, Lord, we rebuke it and just put olive oil on your child's forehead and just pray over your child and just make sure, you see what I mean? Don't even keep going back and forth with them. Lachey, God bless you. Left a very toxic relationship with my kid dad. Life has been much better, but I can't co-parent without him wanting me back. It's very difficult because he only do because he think I want him. Opinion. Well, if he gonna take care of that child and he gonna be there for that child and let him keep thinking what he thinking and you just keep sidestepping all his little words, all his little approaches. The only time you really get serious is if he start to get a little irate. He like he want to get physical. He like he want to get a little forceful. He like he want to be a little dominant. That's when you gonna cut it all the way off. And if you need a restraining order, get a restraining order. Do what you got to do. But if he flirting and he just doing because he think you want him, then let him go ahead do what he do. But stay off your back. Stay off your back. Just don't feed into it. Because a lot of y'all will say that. Then you be, I miss you too. And then you be on your bike. Once a month, once every 3 months. Anytime is too much. So just make sure you're not feeding into it and sending mixed signals because it's making you feel like a celebrity and he your paparazzi. You see what I mean? Chica Renee, God bless you. Hi, Tony. I watched your video on forgiveness. Can you touch on reconciliation? When to reconcile and when not to? Thanks for the work that you do. Reconciliation is something where if the person you're trying to forgive, they want to reconcile and they've done the changes, they've made the changes and done the work to become a different person, a new person. That's when reconciliation. See, forgive and forget mean one or two things. It means to forgive the person and not remind them of the offense. But then it also means that sometimes you got to forgive that person and then forget that person. You can't forget what they did to you, but it means you got to remove yourself from that person so that they can no longer hurt you again. And so with reconciliation, that's not a one size fits all because it's so many caveats and nuances in there. If it's something that's really pressing on your heart, you're gonna have to do coaching on that because every situation gonna be a little different. Like I reconcile with my blood sister. I reconcile with my daddy, with my mama, that's blood. I'm not gonna reconcile with somebody that drove me crazy that I ain't no kin to, with an associate, with a colleague that don't benefit me. You see what I mean? I'm gonna reconcile with my wife, that I love, but that I committed my life to. But that's only if they change. I'm not, if I reconcile with somebody and then they show me they true colors again, then I'm gone. So you got to understand, just don't play the fool. Sandra, God bless you, nine. Good evening, Tony. I'm 20 years old and just come out of two relationships, one for 2 years and the other for 7 months, and just recently let go of my BFF. Any advice for young adults? I'm in need of direction. You in the right place. Watch one of these videos every day. Watch all these Q&As. You're going to learn from everybody's questions. You're going to learn from everybody else's story. You're going to get knowledge. The reason why you suffering is because you don't have any knowledge. You trying to go and love, but you don't know what love look like. You trying to go get a man, but you don't know what a man look like. So you dealing with a grown boy and praising a grown boy because you don't know the difference between a grown boy and a grown man. You don't know the difference between love and self-hate. You don't know the difference between a healthy relationship and a toxic relationship. So that's why you going through, because what you see around you is so toxic and so ignorant and so draining that they make it look normal. You see it in the celebrities and all the gossip, all these pages, all these TV shows. So you see so much toxicity that you start to think it's normal, and then you start to suffer because of it. But when you get new knowledge and you're in the right place and you get new knowledge of what is real love, what is a healthy relationship, what is a real man, what is a real woman, what is a grown boy, what is a grown girl, now you're able to decipher between the real and the fake. And that's what becomes your protection. My people perish because of a lack of knowledge. So once you get that knowledge, you're going to be all right. Angelic worshiper, God bless you. I've been divorced 3 months. I met someone and we've been talking for 8 months. Okay, this math a little off. I'm starting to have feelings for him. Is it too soon to move on? Now, you've been divorced 3 months. You met somebody, y'all been talking 8 months. Now, did I read that right? Talk about 8 months. It looked like I read that right now. I'm gonna tell you what. The first mistake you made is talking to somebody before you was already divorced. That's the first mistake you made. And the reason why that's a mistake is because when you do that, a man put you in a box. So he look you already like a little sleazy. He look you already like untrustworthy. He look like you already just a little messy. You see what I mean? That little loose, a little fast. So you already sent the wrong message. Because now if you would have said to him, hey, listen, you're a great guy. I'm glad I have met you, but I'm still not technically divorced. And I just don't believe in mixing, the two. This essentially technically adultery because I'm still married. And so, if I read that math right, you done sent the wrong message. So you could be setting yourself up for failure. Now, have it worked in the past? Yeah, people gonna tell you it don't work, but can I just recommend it with a clear conscience? No. So you got to proceed with caution. Michelle, God bless you. Hi, Tony, you have completely switched my mindset around. Thank you, and God bless you. Cam L, do you think it is wise for a single mom to move out family home with her son, 3, to apartment, toxic home and tell business? Yes. Go ahead and move out if it's toxic and you can afford to move out. Y'all forgive me, I had to scroll back a little bit. Cause T Johnson, I see I missed your message. Cause see, some of y'all, when y'all put the great value questions up there, the teal ones, the blue ones, they get deleted. You see, that's like the Walmart great value versus the name brand. You see the name brand questions up there, the yellow and the orange, they leave them up there for some reason. But the great value, they be gone in the wind. And so y'all forgive me when I missed those now. Please, y'all forgive me. I don't know why YouTube do that. They just need to leave all of them there for me so I can just scroll through them. They got them disappearing, doing disappearing acts. Then I got to go searching for them. Then y'all mad with me like I'm 3, 4, 5 people over here. Y'all, God bless you. Hey, TG, am 20 and never done anything before and dress modestly, yet feel like I won't get a man as I'd never get attention before and I'm hidden. What do you advise? Now, so, okay, somebody y'all listening to then told y'all hidden, that God got y'all hidden, that y'all hidden. Somebody y'all listen to then gave y'all the term hidden. You not hidden. Everybody can see you. Everybody can see you. You ain't no ghost. Every single man sees every single woman. You see what I mean? Every single man sees every single woman. It just ain't your time. It just ain't your time. You just ain't met your match. You know, it ain't rocket science, but you just got to keep minding your business. Keep minding your business. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working on you. Keep building yourself. And understand that when you are ready, the man will appear. And to be honest with you, when you are ready, a distraction will appear before destiny. So you gonna have to decipher between, is this a decoy? Is this a distraction? Or is this destiny? So you got to be ready for that too. Cam L, God bless you. Do you think single moms have to work twice as hard to be valuable, look good, get a degree than childless woman to have a better chance at a good man? There's a man on YouTube saying a child makes us less valuable. You kind of have to look at it like when you look at a man and you say, okay, if I meet a man and he has a child, what do I need to see in this man for him still to be attractive and desirable to me? And then just flip it. So if you meet a man and he got a child and he's still attached to his baby mama, he's still chasing her, he still look lost and confused, he's still all over the place, and he looks emotionally unavailable, then that's not going to be attractive. But if he look like he got a routine, he got things in order, his life is in order, he got his priorities in order, and he's still taking care of himself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and you don't have anything against children, you love children, then he's not going to look any less desirable if he's taking care of himself. So it's not that you are less valuable. It's just that your pool changes because not every man has the mental capacity, has the maturity to be a stepfather. Not every man has what it takes mentally, because see, you already see so many men struggling to treat a woman right with no kids. You see so many men cheating and lying. So when you come in with a child, it's more responsibility. And it's responsibility that is not his own. So he doesn't have any love for your child, any care for your child. So what it means is just your pool changes to now you have to, instead of just being attractive to everybody walking and all the grown boys, now it's going to take a real grown man to understand this, what you bring to the table. So it's really kind of semantics. You could be in a unique situation and somebody could say, oh, that's less valuable. But if when you hear that word, it makes you feel like less of a person, then you have to stay away from anything that's going to make you feel less than and break down your self-esteem. You got to stay away from that. Redeemed, God bless you. What causes a man to choose his new wife that he cheated on over his firstborn child, son, won't co-parent, wife involved in everything, misses visits, won't publicly acknowledge son? Well, that's a hard one to understand, and you're not going to understand everything that men do. You know, some men just so immature, just so lost, and really it's really his upbringing. He probably didn't have his father, so he don't even really understand the value of a father. More so, what he look at as valuable is what's between a woman's legs, and he values a woman more than he values a child, his own child. And it's probably because he didn't feel valued and he didn't see a good example from a father in the home. And if he did see that good example, it wasn't relayed to him. It wasn't articulated to him about the importance of a father. So a man could have his father in the home, but his father could be present, but yet still be absent because his father was a cheater, or his father didn't articulate. His father didn't open up and express to him, this is how you treat a woman. This is what you have to do. And so this man wrapped up his value in a woman. And then at the same time, you kind of have to look at that stuff like that, and you got to take it like a blessing. Don't ever want somebody that don't want you. Never want somebody that don't want you. See, if this person is not good for your child, if this person is not good for you, then God could be hardening his heart so that you can move on with your life. Don't try to force somebody to love you or love their child, because when you got to force somebody to love a innocent child that didn't ask to be here, that's an absolute terrible person. They in an absolute horrible place in life, and you want to get as far from that person as possible. But what y'all be wanting to do, y'all want to be fighting for the man. You need to love your son. You need to love your son. I want you to love your son. Don't want a hater to be a lover. Don't want somebody who want distance to be close in your presence, because that's going to be dangerous. Because if you try to coerce him to be there, he's going to bring toxic energy. He gonna be talking down, little punk. You a little punk. I should never had you. Should have scrapped up, little punk. That one don't want you over here, punk. He hit your son in the chest. He thump your son in the ear, and you better not tell your mama, cause you a punk. You gonna tell your mama? All right, tell her. Let her say something. Come back over here. See what I do to you. See what I'm saying? So your son be getting over there bully. He getting broken down. His self-esteem getting stole. And you don't even know about it because big boys don't cry. Because he done punked them and scared them. The same way when people get taken advantage of and they say, hey, keep this secret between us. I done heard so many people say, oh, I was taken advantage of, but they said keep the secret between us. So they literally never told anybody. And then 30 years later, they come out and then everybody asking them, why you wait 30 years? And then people can't understand it, but that ain't our place. The judge. So you see what I'm saying? You have to know who you are, and you got to know what you bring to the table. And any of y'all that got kids, listen, any of y'all that got kids, that child is 100% yours. See, a lot of y'all, what y'all do is y'all see the child as 50% yours and 50% theirs. No, the child is 100% yours. If you lay it down to have it, it's 100% yours. So understand that. Do not depend on nobody else to be there. Don't depend on nobody else to step up and to come and be there for that child. If you lay it down and have that child, you got to say, listen, if they drop the ball, I can't become half a parent. I can't become halfway focused. I can't become half good because they sorry. Because they done turned into a no good parent. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that, and you got to move on. You got to move forward and understand that. And that's the problem, is what we do, and stop begging people. Stop, because see, a lot of times it don't even be about the benefit of the child. You really want that man to acknowledge his son, to get at that wife, to get at that woman, to say, hey, we over here too. Yeah, we was here first. He care about us. Because why else would you want a no good, sorry man to be an influence in your son's life? That's toxicity. Your son need good role models. Your son need men in his life who want to be there. So don't even look at it like that. Change the way you look at it. Redeemed, God bless you. Now, what causes a man to choose his new wife? Okay, that's the same question I just answered. Stayed up. Now, a couple of y'all questions got deleted I got a little into that question right there. T. Johnson, a woman moves into a man's home with met him 2020. Few weeks in, he says, just be friends. I told her to leave. She is torn advice. Sis, I really can't get advice for other people that ain't on here because you're not gonna relay it right, and she don't care to hear it if she ain't on here asking the question for herself. And if you listen to that question, you know she shot out. You see what I mean? When somebody under the influence, they addicted to something, they not gonna hear common sense. Only thing that could teach that person is life. They got to hit rock bottom. They not gonna hear common sense. She not gonna listen to nothing from me if she won't listen to you and you her good friend. You see what I mean? Some people, all you got to do is pray. All you could do for some people is pray for them. You could pray for them, Lord, protect them and keep them. Have mercy on her that when she get this lesson, it don't take her all the way out. Lord, keep her. Aaron Essential, God bless you. Thank you, Tony. Now, Aaron, you're gonna need a session. You're gonna need a session. Y'all paying the add on to the question now. This ain't no one-on-one session, so y'all got to understand. If you got to add on to the question, you got to further elaborate, you need a session. This right here just for just simple, easy questions. If it deep like the Atlantic Ocean, that's what this right here for. My mentor.life, okay? So y'all get on there now. All that extra explaining and all that, you need a session. Nigel, God bless you. Now, been separated and divorced for about a year now and been dating for 8 months. He has said several times that he wants to marry me and he sees me as his wife. How long should you wait to get remarried? You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. I'm going to tell you like this right here. You wasting your time. Now, that's a blanket statement. There are exceptions to the rule, but you probably not it. You probably not the exception. Listen to me. Somebody already had the opportunity. They done already had you married. Y'all done already been married and they dropped the ball. Go on about your business. Go on about your business, because I'm pretty sure before you got a divorce before you got a divorce, you had some little breakups. 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. You ain't just all of a sudden get no divorce. So it was pit stops in there. It was times in there to where he could have, took a smart pill instead of taking a stupid pill, and he could have changed his life. But he kept trying you like a baser, like a crackhead, and push you all the way to the edge. Then he got you divorced. Now he talking about, oh, let me get you back. See, all you is to him is a game. He will get you back, cheat on you, dog you out again, divorce you, and then cut you off for good. See, what he want now is the last laugh. He don't want you. He want the last laugh. Because if a person don't respect you enough to change for you before you have to divorce them, then that's not the person for you. So I don't believe in no remarriage. No, you had all the time in the world to get right. Go on about your business. Go on about your business. I'm gonna remarry. You even told the man, hey man, you better go on about your business. This man wasting all your time. You already gave him all that marriage. You got a divorce. It's time to move on. Okay, you had your chance. No, ain't no merry-go-round. You get 2, 3, 4, 5 shots at the title. No, got to go. I'm done with you. Gone. Y'all got to stop playing the fool now. You see, that's the thing. When that soul tie go to strangling you, that's why y'all keep dealing with this stuff, because of that soul tie strangling you. Why? Because you ain't get no help. You ain't do 4 sessions with a coach or a therapist. You ain't do 8 sessions. You ain't do 12 sessions. You see what I mean? So you can't pop in here and think that you're going to solve the whole issue in one question when you ain't did no session to hear common sense over and over and over and over again. When you talk to somebody that's going to hear you out and tell and throw that back at you, child, you ain't fooling nobody. When that coach tell you, child, you ain't fooling nobody. Listen, you wrapped up in a soul tie. Do you hear yourself? When you have somebody throw that back at your face, you like, you know what? You right. I don't know what I was thinking. You see what I'm saying? So no, very rarely is you gonna be an exception to the rule on that. I don't play with that. Marriage too serious. He still follows ex-fiance's siblings on Facebook. They dated for 8 years. Said I'm insecure for asking him to delete. How should I respond? We've been together 1.5 years. Well, see, the question, the thing is, when somebody done with somebody, see, he was with her for 8 years. That's a soul tie that he may have for the rest of his life. See, if he was with her for 8 years, he literally could have that soul tie with her for a minimum of 16 years. So when you come into a situation like that, you have to ask yourself, is this worth me getting into? Can I deal with what comes with this? Now you asking the question at 1.5 years in. So it's kind of like, that's a question you're supposed to ask in the first 3 months to yourself. So you thought, oh, when I get him and I get in there, I get in there with him, he gonna just cut them off. Now he done showed you different. Y'all a year and a half in, and he's still friends with his ex-fiance siblings. See, the way soul ties work is, if you got a soul tie with somebody, every time he see their sibling, he think of her. It's impossible for him to see his ex-fiance sibling and not think of her. And every time he think of her, it rekindles that soul tie. It add another strand to it. It re-strengthens it. So he following them on Facebook because that's a way for him to keep tabs on her. So when they have a family reunion, when they have a party, when they go to her birthday party, and they post pictures of all the family, he get to see if she got a new man, because her siblings posting the pictures. It also give him a way to where he still can message the sibling, I miss your sister. Tell her I miss her. Tell her I want another chance. So if you had an opportunity to see his Facebook message, you might fall out. You might, oh Lord, this man all in the Facebook. He talking to his ex-fiance on his sister Facebook. She in it, this is me. She let me use her Facebook because I deleted my Facebook when we broke up. Or because you got me blocked and I needed to get a message to you. You see what I'm saying? So if you meet somebody and you see they tangled up in a web of soul ties, go on about your business, because you're not going to be able to beat that. A person got to want to release all of that right there. I was with somebody 2 years right before I met my wife. I don't even know where the woman at. Don't know no Facebook, no Instagram. She had all kinds. She had an army of siblings. Ain't friends with none. I ain't heard from them. Don't reach out. Don't hear nothing. Because I ain't want no ties. See, people understand when you break up, you got to break up with family too. You got to break up with their friends. You got to break up with their family. People understand that because of how the heart is wired. Now, some people going to act ignorant. Oh, just because y'all broke up don't mean we ain't family. I see you like a brother. Talk to the hand. Got to go. Talk to the hand. Got to go. Because I got to heal my heart. You see what I'm saying? Got to break. So people know, but they'll play the fool and act like they don't know. But everybody know, if you break up with my sister, guess what? I got to break up with you too. You ain't my brother-in-law no more. Don't call me. Don't ask me nothing, because I'm not finna be tormenting my sister when she trying to heal and get over you, and then you over my house and you posting pictures with me. No, if y'all ain't work out, we ain't work out because we ain't blood. Okay, boo. Hey, great to meet you. It was a season, a reason, but it ain't a lifetime. We gone. See what I'm saying? So if he don't want to let them go, and then what he doing is the Jedi mind trick. Oh, you childish. Oh, you insecure. Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm insecure. I'm get my purse. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm insecure. I'm gonna take my mouse too. And let me get a mouse pad. Okay, well, hey, y'all was together 8 years. Have a good life. Okay, bye. You see what I'm saying? You got to look at the situation, assess the situation, and see where you fit in. You coming in, you think you finna compete with a woman he was with for 8 years, and he refused the on Facebook cut off the friends, the sisters and brothers? Come on now. You can't. You fighting an uphill battle. You fighting a losing battle. Chocolate Gold, God bless you. God bless you and your family, Tony. I've been in an on and off relationship for the past 6 years, which became toxic. He broke up with me, but showed up. He's a good man, but I'm afraid of the toxic. Past 6 years. 6 gone about your business. Sis, go on about your business. This man got you on here wasting $10. This man on here costing you money. 6.5 years on and off. Come on, sis. Come on now. Come on. You need to watch more of my videos. I see you must be new here. You must be new here. Sis, listen. I don't believe in a relationship longer than 3 years if you ain't married. If you ain't married within 3 years, you wasting your time. Everybody you new here, if you ain't married within 3 years and you over the age of 25, you wasting all of your time because it don't take a man that long to know. And guess what? When you in a relationship, ain't no breaks. Ain't no on and off. You all in or you all out. Ain't no, I can't be going to my woman every 6 months. Hey, I need a break. I need a break for a week. I'll be back. I can't be doing that. No, you all in, y'all life partners. Every single day, we all we got. Because that's what a healthy relationship is. Y'all together, y'all teammates. Now y'all trying to conquer the world. All your dreams, all your goals, y'all going at it together. Ain't no, we on 3 months, we off a month. We on 6 months, we off 2 weeks. If you doing that on and off stuff, you not in a relationship. That's a situationship. You wasting all your time. They ain't in a relationship. When you got to keep break up to make up, you might as well be single. You taking your heart through unnecessary stress. God bless you. Now see, Nigel, you coming in here to add on to the question. Now, what I told y'all. All right, when you got these confusing situation, I see what you talking about. You've been divorced a year and dating a new guy 8 months, and he wants to marry you. I might have read your question, but I still need to answer that other question for somebody else. How long should you wait to get married? Now, see, this is the thing right here. A man knows that if you his wife, but it ain't no timeline in how long you should wait to get married until you know what you need to know. You got the full healing. Make sure that this man not a rebound. Make sure you broken that soul tie with your ex that you was with. And for me, it's a red flag when a man talking about he want to marry you at 8 months. Yes, he knows, but a man with some sense, he really ain't gonna start talking too much about no marriage until about a year. About month 12. Between month 12 and month 18, a year to a year and a half, when a man gonna go to talking about marriage. When a man go to talking about marriage, because men don't even fall in love. Men don't fall in love that fast. It take a good man 2-3 years to fall in love. In love. Yeah, average man, it's gonna take him 5 to 8 years to fall in love because men keep a guard up. Because men warriors, men hunters, men fighters. When you built like men are, you don't just drop your guard. Men afraid to get hurt. So a good portion of men don't fall in love their entire life with a woman. See, they will fall in love with their son, with their daughter, with who they brought into the world, because that flesh of their flesh, blood of their blood. So they don't expect their son or daughter to hurt them. But see, most men don't even trust women. So when a man 8 months in talking about he ready to get married, you need a coaching session, because you need to look at this situation and say, okay, what does he bring to the table? What does he bring to the table? And is he coming to eat off your table? And what's his whole situation? Because if he trying to make an ex jealous, if he needs citizenship, if he needs somewhere to stay, if he needs somebody to go half on the bills because he getting ready to get laid off. He know he getting ready to get laid off, but you don't know he getting ready to laid off. But the job been letting them know in about 3 months we getting ready to do some layoffs. So he needs somebody that he gonna be able to live off in 4 months from now. You see what I'm saying? When a man go to moving too fast and he talking too fast about marriage, you got to look within, because that ain't how a man is wired. That ain't how a man is wired. So you got to get all the scenario. You got to get all the details out on the table with somebody that got some sense and know something about some love and relationship, and then get some outside insight from a professional, friend, family member, so you see what's going on. Maria, God bless you now. God bless you. T, the origin, God bless you. Hi, Tony. I took the life coach certification, and I've been going back and forth with how I can support others with autism. I am a sibling of autism. I've experienced the good and the bad. You could be a special needs coach on mymentor.life. You could sign up as a special needs coach, And because we got a lot of people that's, in need, and that's hiring special needs coaches, meaning mothers with an autistic son or daughter. They hiring a coach to kind of get some tips and ideas and just some support, some moral support, some emotional support. So, that's one thing you could do. You also can just sow your time. You don't have to get paid for it immediately. You could just reach out and join some Facebook groups and then offer your services pro bono for the first 10 people, just to get some practice in there. Azula, God bless you now. Good evening, Tony. Thank you for all you do. May your night be filled with blessing and peace. Why is a married man asking me about what's in my bank account? We are just co-workers. And what he did, I walked away. And when he did, I walked away. I don't know, sister. He just talking. Again, when a man do something you don't understand, he's a lame. He's a lame. Just get your little box and just put he's a lame. Just put the box in your head. He's a lame. Anytime a man say something and you just don't compute, you just don't, he's a lame. That's all it is. Some men just don't know how to talk to women. Some men just never learn. Some men just socially awkward, ignorant. Don't get too caught up in it. Now make sure you got hashtag Q in front of your question. Just finished birth your book, uploading to Amazon KDP tomorrow. Can you share your thoughts on KDP, pros and cons? I use KDP for my self-published books. Me personally, I think they're the best thing going. Amazon trying to take over the world, and KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, is one of their companies, Amazon companies. It's simple, it's smooth. I also use nookpress.com, which is owned by Barnes and Nobles. It's more complicated. Then you got Ingram Spark, which is even more complicated. So KDP is great. I think now they take 40% though. They used to take 30%. I think they're taking 40% now. Double check that. So that would be a con, because they'll be taking too much money for a book that they ain't helped write. And probably need to sign a petition, and all the authors on there need to sign a petition to get them back down to 30% if they're taking 40%. But I can't remember because my last 2 books was with a traditional publisher, so I'm not 100% sure. But I love KDP though. And you get paid on the 28th or the 29th every month. After the first 60 days you don't get paid, but then once you start getting paid, you get paid the 29th every month. Can a woman heal from her previous relationship while being in one? Or should she take some time off, especially if the previous relationship caused problems in the current one? Well, you kind of answered your question right there, sister. You kind of answered your question right there. Read your question again. See, inside of every problem, there are seeds to the solution. So a lot of times you just got to read the question forward, read it backwards, listen to it, ask your best friend, and the answer right there in your question. Cause see me, when the Lord get ready to call me home, I don't want to look back over breath that I wasted. I said, Lord, please give me that answer back. Lord, I just need that little breath right now. That'll give me another 5 minutes with my family. You see what I'm saying? So y'all gotta ask me questions that you can't answer. Okay, outside opinion. What things can be done when you both have day and night schedules to do quality time to keep the fire with 2 work schedules? You're going to have to get creative. You're going to have to get creative. Handwritten letters. You go to visit him on lunch. He visits you on lunch. Or y'all FaceTime on lunch. You're going to have to get creative. Talking to a guy who wants to get into shooting nude photography. I expressed that I was not comfortable with that side hobby. He said, I'm insecure. Thoughts, track shoes, listen. Okay, well, I guess I'm insecure then. Let me get my purse. Hold on, the purse got tangled up. Okay. As soon as I get this purse untangled, I'm gonna show you insecurity. All right, nude photography. That's what you finna get into? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, hey, it was good knowing you. Good knowing you. You see what I'm saying? Come on now. He know good and well. He barely know how to take clothes photography. He's not Picasso. We don't know his name. Show him this video. This part of, boy, you barely know how to work the camera. Them raggedy pictures, you nasty. You trying to see these women naked. Because everybody know what heterosexual male photographers try to do. Photographers always been known to get more women in that bed than anybody. Because a lot of the women used to sleep with the photographer for them free pictures. Because them pictures could add up. Them pictures could add up. So them video vixens, them models, they used to, that photographer used to have her up on the wall in the studio. To get them pictures. So listen, nude photographer, I got to go. Got to go. All right, okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. The first woman that let you take a nude photo of her, that's your wife. That's your wife. Go ahead. And then guess what? I guarantee she ain't gonna want you taking no nude photo of no other woman. It shouldn't be nothing but a woman taking a nude photo of a woman. Shouldn't be no man doing that. He ain't that artistic. He ain't not that talented to be wanting to do nude. No, brother, go ahead somewhere. Nasty, but nasty. See what he is? He probably be on his phone watching the little nasty sites. But on OnlyFans, now he want to go create it himself. Now he want to go see it in person because he tired of, he can't get through that screen. He tired of trying to get through that screen all sticky from all what he be doing, computer all sticky. Now he want to go do some. But these boys, they be trying y'all with everything. I thank God I ain't got no daughter. Thank God I ain't got no daughter. Boy, that boy has such a hard time. He come in my house. So what you want to do? Nude photographer? Don't get out my house. Don't get out my house right now. Girl, go get in your room. You grounded. You grounded. Give me your phone. I thank God I ain't got no daughter. Vanilla Cupcake, my boyfriend said he's tired of being in a relationship, but said he's not going anywhere. Haven't seen him in 2 weeks. Go on about your business. Sis, go on about your business. Go on about your business. He is a cancer survivor. During this time, was engaged, lost mom, and engagement ended shortly after 2016. Had a child by a woman after ex-fiance, but says scared to propose again. Advice. Sis, go on about your business. Go on about your business. D journey. Okay. He beat cancer. To God be the glory. He was engaged. He lost his mom. And then engagement ended shortly after. Then he didn't get married. He didn't get engaged. He just got a woman pregnant. Had a child by her. And now he's scared to propose again. That right there is the definition of emotionally unavailable. Go on about your business. Because you're going to hurt yourself. Mama's joy, God bless you. Man gets girl pregnant and casual. Mom don't want him. Just help. Will he disappear or co-parent? If he disappears, will he come back to co-parent? Nah, I can't tell the future. Okay, that's not what I do. You see what I mean? So if she don't want him, she just won't help, then he probably just gonna help. And if he already helping, then that's just who he is. That's what he does. So if she just won't help, then that's probably what he gonna do. But I can't tell what he gonna do, because every man different. I'm a 26-year-old virgin, and I recently watched on an interview, and she's 52, saying she wished she explored more sexually and did more in her 20s. Sometimes I struggle with this, how to help myself. This gonna be my last question tonight. Y'all don't send no more questions in. Don't send no more questions in. My spirit getting drained. Now somebody just sent a question in right there, and I can't let you waste your money now. Don't send no more questions in. See, you got to take everything in context, though. See, Toni Braxton has been dealing with a life, situation. She's also in a very secular and evil industry where it's certain stuff that's promoted to them and that they are supposed to promote to the world. Promiscuity is never smart. Promiscuity is never healthy. People lose their life. People contract diseases that are incurable. People contract diseases that will take their life. Promiscuity is never. I did it all in my 20s and I regret it. So tell Tony that. Tell Tony Braxton, Tony Gaskins said, I was out there, dirt diggler, loose dang-a-lang, all the way slanging, and I regret it. If I could go back and save myself until marriage, I'd do it. I'll tell you the truth. Because ain't nothing beautiful, ain't nothing fun, ain't nothing healthy about soul ties, by so many holes in your spirit, by being attached to people. Do you know see, y'all wouldn't be able to deal with me if I had saved myself to my wife. Y'all will get so sick and tired of me talking about my wife. Y'all already tired of me showing my wife off on Instagram and talking about her. And I wasn't a virgin when I met her. So listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you now. Don't listen to that foolishness. Don't listen to that foolishness. I can't remember if you say you're a virgin or you saving yourself, but keep doing that. Don't ever listen to none of that foolishness. And Tony Braxton, hush. Okay? If that's what you want to do, then keep that to yourself. Don't go sharing that with the world. Because then you got young people who don't know no better out here on their bike. So they say, oh, I'm finna go get this in. I'm finna get on my bike. I'm finna get this in and then catch HIV. Is Tony Braxton gonna pay your hospital bills? No. So listen, don't listen to these celebrities. These people don't know what they be talking about. For a lot of them ain't had no childhood. A lot of them, they in the devil industry. They've been turned over to a reprobate mind. And that's how you know somebody got a reprobate mind when they say they wish they would have spread their body around. What the world? What is the absolute whole world is you talking about? That's ignorant. They ain't nothing but Satan talking, trying to get all more illegitimate kids out here, more STDs out here. And you see what it be us. It be us. See, I don't even be all in the media like that, and I already heard about that. And but see, they'll let us say it, but then if somebody of another race say it, we don't see that go viral. It's probably other people that done said it, but we don't see that go viral because they're not finna destroy their race. But somebody Blake said, oh, we finna let y'all, you know what? Let's go get all on AIDS. That's what they need to get. Let all them get AIDS. Let all them get illegitimate kids. Let all them stay poor on food stamp. Yeah, let them sleep together. They gonna be broken homes, single moms, single dad. Yeah. Put that on rewind. What, she got a TV show on Bravo, TLC? Give them another season. And ask about that 3 more times. Woo, that's gonna have 1 million women out here on their bike. You see what I'm saying? It's orchestrated. The devil know what he doing. And then people be ignorant to be a vessel for evil. Come on now. Y'all got to use y'all common sense. Don't let nobody listen. Come on now, listen. I was in the streets hustling. You can't nobody tell me, boy, I wish I would have sold more drugs. Absolutely not. 5 years long enough for me because I could have lost my life. I could have lost my freedom. Don't let nobody tell you when you're doing right, stay on the right path. I wish I would have listened to my mama when my mama said, boy, don't spread yourself too thin. I wish I would have listened. I wish I knew what she really meant by that. Coney, God bless you now. Married my husband in 2016 in 3 months. Needed green card. Who needed a green card? We have a 3-year-old son. Discovered that he was having an affair and plotting with mistress to wait for me to sign for citizenship. Still have a soul tie and hook up. Hell, sis, you're going to need more than this Q&A. Now, see, yeah, everybody who see that now, take a lesson from what she just said. Husband needed a green card. was plotting with the mistress. Now y'all done seen me do little scenarios on this stuff in the videos, and y'all be thinking my scenarios be overboard and I be exaggerating. Nope. This how it was. Listen. All I need is citizenship. As soon as she marry me and we get married, I'm coming to you, baby. And then I'm gonna give you citizenship. Trust me when I tell you. Listen. Okay, hey, here she comes. I gotta go. I love you. That's what he doing. So some foreigners, they get mad at me. Some women that got mad. Hunty, it is not her that you say a man might need a green card. I say, listen, I don't care nothing about how you feel. I know what's going on out here. A lot of these men out here who, listen, the president trying to revoke DACA. So he trying to build a wall. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these men over here without these papers, they trying to do anything. They ready to get married. That's why I always tell you, when you meet a man and it's been 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 8 months, and he talking about marriage, check that citizenship status. Check that citizenship status. Because he ain't got that citizenship. Listen to me. You might be a victim. Listen to me. That's what they be doing. Don't no man want to get married fast, because when a man got citizenship, when he already a citizen, he got that woman waiting 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 15 years, 25 years. I done seen it all when he got that citizenship. When he ain't got that citizenship, he don't even know her last name. Oh, you look like my wife. Oh my God, you look like my wife. Oh my God. I need something to drink. I've been waiting for you. And then you so ready, so loose. You not thirsty, you dehydrated. Oh my goodness. I had to get my mama about that mess. I had to talk to my mama, that man don't want you. He want to be a citizen. Because they about to put that wall up. Come on now. Y'all got to use common sense now. If you ain't got common sense, give me a call. You ain't got common sense, give me a call. I'm going to let you know. Pretty tired, God bless. Tony, can you expand more on why men that smoke are not a good option? A lot of men I keep meet and smoke, even if they are professional. Because anytime a man don't have control over his life, he unstable. You can't submit to a man who don't know where he going. When a man has given his life to a vice, when he needs something every day, then, and it's other than his purpose and oxygen and food and love from you, then that's not a man. That's that thing that he's spoken, that's his crutch. So he need that. And when he's not in control of his life, that's why I don't let no vices. I'm not addicted to a video game, gambling, smoking, drinking, cursing, none of that. Pornography, masturbation. I cut off Angela. I cut off Angela because I ain't want nothing that I need every single day other than oxygen, God, my purpose, and my family. So you got to understand that right there. You got to understand that. So when and the thing about it is, see that what he's smoking, I used to sell it. And then one thing I'm gonna tell you about being out there in them streets, I was in college, in class, with a £1/4 and a 380 in my book bag. I was out there and I never once smoked. I ain't never once rolled up no blunt. And you know why? You know why I ain't never smoked? Because I never seen nobody stay the same. Every single person, that's a drug. It's a drug. It's not recreational. It's not healthy. It's a drug. And every single person that ingests that, they get addicted to it, then they smoking it, then it starts smoking them. First they take it, then it take them. It control them. And trust, and it's a gateway. Because eventually it ain't gonna be enough for them. Now they got to put something in there. Now they got to add something with it. Now they need some Hennessy with it. Now they need to crush up a pill in there. Now they need a pill and it. You see what I'm saying? Trust me now. Lena C, God bless you. God bless you. Hey, now, I got to go. I was supposed to be on here an hour. But hey, I got the iPhone 11. Yeah, I had this iPhone 10 for the longest. I got the iPhone 11. That iPhone 10, that battery wouldn't have lasted this long. I got on here with 50, 60%. I've been on here an hour and a half. This is live. Okay, this streaming. Streaming, for those of y'all who speak proper. This is streaming. And that battery's still going. So I'm shocked. I'm shocked. If you have time, you missed 2 paid questions a while back. One from Letitia Davis and one from Gina. Y'all let me go back and see. Now, when you say a while back, now it's a lot of messages in here. Lena, God bless you. They probably were pretty tired. Y'all let me find them questions I missed. Hey, no more questions now. Don't put no more questions. Don't put nothing in the chat, because y'all, when you put something in the chat, it zoom back down to the bottom, and I'm trying to scroll up. Because she said I missed some paid questions. Now, see, listen. These chats is free. Y'all got to understand that. These chats is free. So, when y'all send a super chat and all of that, you know, when people do that, they sacrificing, taking food off their table. That's why I try to make their question a priority. But I want y'all to understand, these chats is free. No, don't look like I'm gonna be able to find Gina now. Find Gina. Should you wait? Okay, honey B. Should you wait for men to mature under the age of 25, being honest and or being dishonest and or cheating, and not wanting to wait for marriage? Thank you for your time. No, you should not wait. No, you should not wait. Because if a man is for you, then he's going to mature when you meet him. I met a man, you know, I got married at 23. And I was a dog before I got married. So you got to understand, if you, people say, can it be the right person at the wrong time? No, because love transcends time. Love supersedes time. Love crosses all boundaries and barriers. There's no roadblocks to real love. Can't distance, age, none of that. Love is so great. It's so grand. It's so strong. So you have to understand that he could be 18 years old. If he meets you and he feels truly that you are his wife, he will mature to husband status. You ain't gonna be able to get them questions now. Because I've been scrolling for a while. Okay, let me see. Okay, Gina. Okay, Gina was a $10 question. That was supposed to stay up there. Let me see. Not. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Lord, come on now. I was to Gina question, and then it disappeared. It won't let me go. It won't let me go. Old raggedy YouTube. But hey, YouTube, get y'all stuff together now. Y'all out there in Palo Alto, all that money out there, and y'all can't even let somebody scroll up on the chat. Come on now. Y'all sitting there out there all day cold. Be buffering people's lives, and then can't even let somebody scroll all the way up. It's like, what you out there in Palo Alto for? You might as well come out here in Florida. If you out there can't code that, code this, well, I can scroll up to the woman message. Now, Gina, if you still on here, Gina, post your question in the free chat if you a member. If you're not no member, Gina was saying something about, she said it's okay for a password to give somebody your password, but I can't really answer the question. Okay, now Just Glenda, she out here working, but Just Glenda say we can't miss a single question. She done gave me Letitia question. Now Just Glenda, give me Gina question too. Now Just Glenda, do you think a man who admits oh Lord Lord Jesus, give me strength and hold on, Just Glenda, I deleted your message. Unhide to use on this channel. See, when I held your name, Okay, I done unhid you. Post that again, Just Glenda. I held your name, YouTube, done block you. I ain't even hit that. I just held your name trying to hold it and read your question. Now I done block you. Lord. Jesus, be a developer, be a coder. Just Glenda, you got to post it again. I apologize. These people out there in Palo Alto. Give me 1 second. Do you think a man who admits he married his wife for the wrong reasons can learn to love his wife and be faithful over time after cheating on her for 9 months in their second year of marriage? Now, see, that right there question is a loaded question because it depends on who he telling that to. If he telling that to the side woman, if you the side woman and he told you that, then he full of it. He ain't married his wife for the wrong reason. He just a dog. He just cheating. If you the wife and he told you that he married you for the wrong reason, he been cheating for 9 months, no, he ain't gonna be able to change. He not gonna be able to change. Hey, y'all hold on your question now. I'm trying to get Gina and Glenda. I mean, the other person. Is it okay to not want to give significant other password to the phone? Not trying to hide anything, but also find peace in having privacy and not having to explain every little thing, not relationship related. It is okay not to give your password, and you should not give your password if that's not your husband or your wife. You don't share passwords in dating because y'all not one. In marriage, you one. Ain't no secrets. My wife got all my passwords. I got all her passwords. And because we have the passwords, we really don't feel the need to check. Now I know the devil is real, and I know everybody's human. So every now and then, my wife might get my phone and get a couple scrolls in. And every now and then, I get her phone and get her scrolls in. The other day, she showed my old man, who is a relationship coach, Negro, do not follow me, but follow my wife and responding to my wife's stories. I got ghetto. I say, baby, should I write this, man? But see, she say, if you feel the need to write them, go ahead. But I'm not going to respond to them. You know, I'm just showing you the message. I said, but now I done seen this Negro at a couple events. And I see him again. Y'all might see me on a blog. Tony Gaskins arrested for assault and battery. Slapped the teeth out of man's mouth for DMing his wife, knowing that she married to Tony Gaskins. And he a relationship coach. So I say, so the Lord was with me. I prayed because I already knew if I would have wrote the brother, it wouldn't have came off right. It would have been fighting words. And I might not always feel like fighting. I might feel like shooting. And so I say, Lord, you ain't bring me this far to leave me. So I say, okay, you want to watch my wife's story? I'm finna give you something to watch. But see, that's how some folks is. Miss Retief, God bless him now. Is yelling emasculating a man? If so, is there a way back or just break because he'll want revenge? It is emasculating a man when you yell, because yelling is not communication. Arguing is not communication. It's noise. So it is emasculating a man, and he will want revenge, but it just depends on the man. If he was a savage before you knew him, it's best to go on about your business. If he was a little socially awkward, he was a little passive, a little awkward with women, then he could forgive and forget and get past it. I done seen men get punched in the nose by their girlfriend, and they wanna make up and make it work, and I just love her. I want to be there with her, and I'm like, what? You still got crusted blood on your top lip, and you want to work it out? Yeah, that's just a part of love, and I want to be with her. I love her. I said, all right, hey, brother, go right ahead. I'll support you now. I'm a coach you. As long as you need me to coach you, I'm a coach you, but it wouldn't be me. I got to go. I got to go. Hey y'all, God bless y'all. I got to go. I was at the movies. My phone just popped up, say 20% on here, 20% battery. Thanks for being a blessing. You really helped me transform. I really appreciate y'all questions. Um, so I got to go on, get on ready for bed, get ready for tomorrow. I'm still got a few little work. Hey, so God bless y'all, and I appreciate you. Now remember today, right now on TonyGassAcademy.com, the love courses I reduce them from $50 to $10. And then Black Friday, that's going to be the biggest blessing of the year as far as the courses that you were not able to afford yet. It is going to be a never seen before discount on 2020 on Black Friday. So just mark your calendars and put TonyGassAcademy.com bookmark. God bless y'all. We'll talk soon. And hold on. Hold on. To my moderators, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much to the moderator for working hard. I really, really appreciate y'all. The moderators, they do that for free. They don't work in my company or anything like that. They just support me on here, and I kept seeing their name a lot. And they really, they have grace with me. They know that I'm not perfect. They know I'm gonna say some stuff that's gonna be a little off, a little offensive sometimes, because I don't always get time to fully explain everything I say, because I'm talking off the top of the dome. And even though the Spirit of the Lord be with me, when you're talking, you just gonna say some stuff that could be misinterpreted. And they have grace with me, and they understand, and they keep showing up and supporting me. I'm gonna hate to lose them one day when I offend them too bad, but y'all just really thank them. Thank the moderators for help keep the chat kind of clear, cause it'd be so much more crazy if they wasn't in here deleting all the excess commentary going on. And I'm just one person. I did not go to the best school system, so I can't read really, really fast everything that's on here. So I really appreciate y'all moderators for your help. God bless you. We'll